been here all day.
Good evening, everybody. Madam Clerk?
This meeting is being held in accordance with the Open Public Meeting Act, NJSA 10:4-6 et sec, notice of which was sent to the record in the Star Ledger and was posted on the municipal bulletin board.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg is absent. Deputy Mayor Canestrino. Here. Councilmember Pataglia.
Here.
Councilmember Carroll.
Here.
Mayor LaBrus.
Here. Would everybody please rise for the flag salute? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Okay. So it looks like a good night. I told Councilman Cow I came underdressed. You guys are looking good. Everybody out there? And welcome and thank you for coming tonight. It's a special night. As you know, we have a proclamation to read tonight. So at first when I saw it was just the nice young ladies out here, I was going to ask them to come up. But now that everybody's here, I don't think we're all going to fit. So I'm going to come down there and address you. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. So I have a proclamation that reads, it's from the office of the mayor of the city of Hackensack. Whereas Majestic Temple number 215, Hackensack, New Jersey, is celebrating their 100th anniversary, having received their charter in April 1923 as a subordinate temple of the Grand Temple Daughters of Elks, founded by Mrs. Emma V. Kelly in 1902. And whereas Majestic Temple number 215 was organized by District Deputy DGT Lightfoot of Jersey City, New Jersey, and temple meetings were held at the Oddfellows Hall on 1st and High Streets in Hackensack. The current clubhouse at 351 First Street was purchased in 1941. And whereas Majestic Temple number 215 has continuously supported the community by having drive-through food pantries and annual events, namely senior luncheons, children holiday events, Thanksgiving turkey and food donations, New Jersey Alzheimer's Association annual walk participation and donations. And whereas Majestic Temple number 215 continues to strive to fulfill the mission to be a positive force with a current membership of 39 daughters, the work to uplift and bring light to those less fortunate is their ultimate goal. And whereas the improved benevolent and protective order of Elks of the world was granted a copyright as an organization on September 28, 1898 in Cincinnati, Ohio, and is the largest predominantly black fraternal organization in the world, boasting a membership of over 450,000, with lodges and temples in the United States, Canada, Mexico, West Indies, Virgin Islands, Panama, and the Bahamas. And whereas the purpose of Majestic Temple number 215 is that the welfare and happiness of its members be promoted and enhanced, the nobleness of soul and goodness of heart be cultivated, so that the principles of charity, justice, and brotherly and sisterly love be inculcated. Now therefore I, John P. LaBrus Jr., Mayor of the City of Hackensack, along with the members of the City Council, do hereby congratulate Majestic Temple 215 on their 100th year celebration. Congratulations, guys. It's a great milestone. I'm not Majestic Elks. I was an Elks member for years, and I know all about the benevolence and all the good work that's done by all the Elks organizations, whether it's Majestic Elks or the BPOE, whatever label they go by. Fraternal organizations that do great work are important to have. We have the Elks, we have Majestic Elks, we have the Lions clubs, we got Rotaries, we have all these clubs out there. These are things that not only bring community together, but do good for people all across the world. Obviously, you guys are located in like 6 or 7 countries, right? That's and 450,000 members. That's a lot of people. So you should all be proud. So with that, we congratulate you. We're glad we were able to celebrate this with you tonight. We'd like to do a picture if we can. Can we get everybody together?
Yes.
Sure. Come on up. We got room up here. We'll squeeze in.
Let's squeeze everybody in.
You want to do it in the front? You want to stand in the front? Sure. You guys want to come down?
Yeah, come down.
Y'all want to take our picture? Want to take our picture?
So it's the designated photographer.
I can do it. Everybody else can. Everybody else can. I got it. Make sure you get I'm sorry.
Looking at.
You got it, Howard?
Can we get one with us?
Sure, bring them up. Absolutely.
Come on, brothers.
Come on, brothers.
I showed that.
No, come on.
We want to have handsome gentlemen. Let's go up here, come on.
You want to take the picture?
Let him take the picture.
Who came with this?
Oh, I don't know. I give him my phone. He can take it.
This one.
Can you take it with my phone?
You want to take a picture?
Thank you.
Actually, that looks like him.
Some of y'all need to go send it to me.
If I had it, yeah.
Send it to me.
We're gonna do this on
Okay.
3. We're gonna try. Ready?
Was he?
1,
Nope.
2. Everybody's looking here. 3. And I'm gonna switch over and let Frank take.
I'm good. Hang on.
Got?
Yep, good.
Thank you.
I also want to recognize the fact that I see every Veterans Day or Memorial Day, you guys have a wreath out there, which is very
Yes, we do.
as well, so you're strengthening the community, so we appreciate that. Thank you. Yep. Take care, guys. Congratulations again. Where's the party from here?
One person.
You are perfect, right? Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Did anybody from you guys want to say anything?
You want a ruler? You want a ruler? No. Lydia, say something.
I'd just like to thank the City of Hackensack for acknowledging us. We are one of the oldest organizations in this area, and Elks Lodge that sits on First Street is one of the oldest bars that's in here. You guys that wrote it up in the paper a couple of months ago.
Been there a few times.
Yeah.
Oh, you missed it.
Thank you, guys.
It's the ER.
Wait, someone else wants to.
We'll go back up.
Oh.
I was gonna do
Good evening. I'm the exalted ruler of Majestic Lodge. I want to say congratulations to our daughters 215 for the outstanding work that they do. And they do have our back. Whenever we get together, we do a lot for the community. I want to say thank y'all. Thank you.
Okay.
She's like a lot.
So we're going to take a 3-minute recess, so everybody can, everybody of course is welcome to stay, but while we're filing out, we'll give them a few minutes to get out if they'd like to leave. So, okay. We're back in business, so we still have some more other business. Been a rough couple of weeks. I'm going to start out with what happened on October 7th, a couple of weeks ago. I'm going to read this verbatim. It's the October 7th Hamas terrorist attack on innocent Israeli civilians, including the elderly, children, even infants, horrified me and represented the absolute worst of humanity. There was absolutely no justification for this massacre, and I hope, regardless of our individual backgrounds, we can unite to call out those who have attempted to excuse, or even worse, celebrate these actions as some sort of legitimate act of resistance. I imagine that the feelings in Israel are much like how we felt in the days after 9/11, where 5 of our own residents here in Hackensack perished at the hands of terrorists, along with 2 firefighters who later got sick assisting in the rescue efforts at Ground Zero. We all still feel the pain of that experience, even more than 20 years later, and I understand why Israel believes that the moral threat from Hamas must be eradicated once and for all. While I believe that Israel has the right to self-defense, I feel for the innocent residents of Gaza who live under Hamas, which has prevented them from achieving the legitimate dream of self-determination, and they deserve to live in peace and prosperity also. Israel must take all steps necessary to minimize the harm to civilians and ensure they have access to food, medicine, shelter, and safe drinking water, so that there can be some hope of a better future for everybody in the Middle East when all of the fighting is over. I'm proud that Hackensack is such a diverse community, and I agree with the President that we must stand together against any effort to divide us through anti-Semitism, Islamophobia, and other forms of hatred and bigotry. If anyone feels threatened by the actions of another relating to their race, religion, or heritage, please let our police department know, and action will be taken to investigate and address the matter. It's been a horrible few weeks. Obviously, this is not going to be a short war. I feel it's going to be, well, the consensus is by the professionals, I guess you would call them, that this is going to be a while. I feel for all the people over there. I can't even imagine what it's like to have to endure what people have just gone through in the last couple of weeks. And the other one is, other thing I'm going to report on tonight and speak to is more of a personal, let's see where I put it here, hold on. I have it here somewhere. You have it there? I put it in the bag. Thank you. So, just recently, last week, Friday, October 13th, we lost a gentleman called Jamie Canal. Jamie Canal was associated with Hackensack for many, many years. He was born in Barranquilla, Colombia in 1954 and came to the United States in 1956, 2 years old. He grew up in Hackensack and graduated Hackensack High School in 1973. Jamie loved sports and dedicated his life to Hackensack baseball. Jamie was married to his loving wife, Marilyn, for 40 years, who was a teacher at St. Francis and Padre Pio School in Hackensack for many years. She was also beside him at the concession stands, and I remember this well, at Fashini Park, and at the games showing her support. They had 4 children that he has forever been proud of: his son Matthew, his daughter Amanda, Stephanie, and Victoria. He also had the privilege of being a wonderful grandfather of the sweetest little girl named Ella, who he called with love his Pinky Winky. Jamie has a sister named Nancy and brother named Moises, retired Hackensack Police Department. 2 generations of nieces and nephews who all loved him. Hundreds of children who are now adults, who were also his kids, who adored him and called him Coach. He worked for the Bergen Record in Hackensack as a machinist from 1983 and retired in 2020. Let's move to baseball, because that's where most of us knew Jamie from. Jamie loved sports and dedicated his life to Hackensack baseball, and then coached both girls and boys basketball teams of Sacred Heart School in Lyndhurst. He was a true Common. He was involved in Hackensack baseball for over 45 years and followed many who he considered his kids well into high school and college. He would show up to their games to show his love and support. He poured his heart and soul into his kids. Jamie's compassion and kindness are what led him to be loved by his teams. His baseball kids may have had parents who worked long hours, some who may have been raised by single moms. He jumped in, teaching them the love of the game, confidence, pride, and happiness. He always impressed on them that it's the little things that are the most important. Jamie was not just their baseball coach, but became a loved and respected friend, a father figure, and a mentor. He made such impacts in their life that it has stayed with them to this day. He was truly one of a kind. I'm going to read a saying here that would accompany this. As you look down from heaven onto all the fields you ever set foot upon, I hope you smile at the lives you have touched and the legacy you have left. May God place his hand on your shoulder and say, well done. Anonymous, it was written by Anonymous. I can only say this about Jamie Canal, his life in Hackensack and what he did for Hackensack baseball and the children of this town is a job well done. He was, I spent many years down the fields. Mr. Carroll spent many years down the fields, more than me, coaching baseball. And Jamie was always there. His wife was always there. Anything you ever needed, he was league president for a while. Anything you ever needed, he was more than happy to help with. And it was all about the kids to him, which it should be. And I've always been a long-time proponent of coaching. I put it right up there with teaching, because teachers are another very important, my wife's a teacher, very important part of our lives as we're growing up, and they help to mold us along with our coaches and our families. But men like Jamie come around, not that often. He was one of a kind, and he's going to be missed. I know we have some friends of the family here tonight. Actually, one of the young gentlemen here, I coached in baseball going way back, and was a pretty good ball player. And it's good to, one of the things as a coach, our payment is, we coaches, we don't get paid. Our payment is to see young gentlemen like the one here tonight, who are now successful and have families of their own and putting their time in and coaching and raising children. This is what it's all about. It's really about community and bringing up good kids into this world. So to the Canal family, the City Council, and the City of Hackensack, gives you our condolences. We also want to give you our thanks for letting us have Jamie for all those years helping our kids, and he will be sadly missed. God bless. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to move to, with that, I need a motion to adopt the minutes of the regular COW and executive meeting of October 3rd, 2023.
Offer.
Second. Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg is absent. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Okay, city manager's report.
Thank you, Mayor. The city's pumpkin carving contest deadline is October 31st. Be sure to enter ASAP. Winners will be announced on November 1st on social media. Our annual children's Halloween party is scheduled for October 28th at our recreation center. Please check our website for additional details. The city will be hosting our biannual Slam Dunk the Junk event on Saturday, November 4th. Registration is online for all that wish to participate. The Hackensack PD has launched a drone program to enhance first responder capabilities and public safety for our community. Take a moment to read the article on our social media platforms. The city's rabies clinic is scheduled for November 9th at the DPW garage. And lastly, please remember to sign the petition to reduce air traffic noise en route to Teterboro Airport. The petition can be found on our website and our Facebook page. Every signature counts. That's all I have, Mayor.
Okay, thank you. I'm just gonna take a minute for anybody who wants to leave. I know some people were here for Jamie Canal. Don't feel obliged to have to stay for a whole meeting. I know you've got young kids to take care of. But thank you for coming, we appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank
Good to see you, James.
Thank you for coming. I know I cannot family for you. I know Moises, Jimmy, Nancy, the mother, the Lita, the father. Good family.
Very good. Take care, guys. So we're gonna move on to new business. You ready? Resolution 381-23.
This is a resolution for final adoption of ordinance number 39-2023, an ordinance amending the 360 Main Street YMCA redevelopment plan for the delineated redevelopment area consisting of Block 402, lots 12, 16.01, and 16.02. This ordinance has been published according to law and now calls for a public hearing.
Need a motion to open to the public, please?
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg is absent. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Anybody from the public who would like to speak to ordinance 39-2023, please come forward. Seeing no one from the public, motion to close.
Offer.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg is absent. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye.
Need a motion to adopt?
Motion to adopt the ordinance, sorry.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg is absent. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye.
Be resolved by the City Council of the City of Hackensack, County of Bergen, and State of New Jersey, that ordinance number 39-2023 has passed its second and final reading and is hereby adopted.
Thank you. Resolution 382-23.
This is a resolution for final adoption of ordinance number 40-2023, an ordinance amending the 359-375 Main Street redevelopment plan for the delineated redevelopment area consisting of Block 408, lots 1 and 16. This ordinance has been published according to law and now calls for a public hearing.
Need a motion to open to the public, please.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg is absent. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Anyone from the public who'd like to speak to ordinance 40-2023, please come forward. Seeing no members of the public, motion to close the public.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg is absent. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Motion to adopt the ordinance.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg is absent. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye.
Be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Hackensack, County of Bergen, and State of New Jersey, that ordinance number 40-2023 has passed its second and final reading and is hereby adopted.
Thank you. Resolution 383-23.
This is a resolution for final adoption of ordinance number 42-2023, an ordinance amending and restating ordinance number 35-23, solely as to the established fair market value for Block 315, Lot 24, 271 Main Street in the City of Hackensack. This ordinance has been published according to law and now calls for a public hearing.
Need a motion, please.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg is absent. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Anybody from the public who'd like to speak to this ordinance, and this ordinance only, please come forward. Seeing no members of the public, motion to close to the public.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg is absent. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Motion to adopt the ordinance.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg is absent. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye.
Be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Hackensack, County of Bergen, and State of New Jersey, that ordinance number 42-2023 has passed its second and final reading and is hereby adopted.
Thank you. Resolution 384-23.
This is a resolution for final adoption of ordinance number 43-2023, an ordinance amending Chapter 170 of the Code of the City of Hackensack Vehicles and Traffic to amend general parking regulations in Section 170-6. This ordinance has been published according to law and now calls for a public hearing.
Need a motion to open to the public, please.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg is absent. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Anyone from the public who'd like to speak to ordinance 43-2023, please come forward. Seeing no members from the public, motion to close to the public.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg is absent. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Motion to adopt the ordinance.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg is absent. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye.
Be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Hackensack County of Bergen, the State of New Jersey, that ordinance number 43-2023 has passed its second and final reading and is hereby adopted.
Thank you. Resolution 385-23.
This is a resolution for the introduction of ordinance number 44-2023, an ordinance to amend Chapter 32, Section 5 of the Code of the City of Hackensack, authorizing an alternative process for hiring qualified police officers pursuant to NJSA 11A:4-1.3.
Need a motion, please.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg is absent. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Same.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye.
Be it resolved that the above ordinance being ordinance 44-2023 as introduced is now passed on first reading, and the said ordinance shall be considered for final passage at a meeting to be held on November 21st, 2023 at 8:00 p.m. or as soon thereafter as the matter can be reached at the regular meeting place of the City Council, and at such time and place all persons interested be given an opportunity to be heard concerning said ordinance, and that the city clerk be and she is hereby authorized and directed to publish said ordinance according to law with notice of its introduction and passage on first reading, and of the time and place when and where said ordinance will be further considered for final passage.
Thank you. Resolution 386-23.
This is a resolution authorizing tax refunds for the county board judgments.
Need a motion.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg is absent. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Resolution 386-23.
This is a resolution authorizing renewal of membership in the South Bergen Municipal Joint Insurance Fund.
Need a motion.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg is absent. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Resolution 387-23.
388.
I'm sorry, 388-23.
A resolution authorizing the tax collector to issue a refund for taxes for 100% tax exempt by the Department of Veterans Affairs.
Need a motion.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg is absent. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Resolution 389-23.
This is a resolution authorizing accrued time payout of $152,122.21 to Fire Chief Thomas Freeman.
Need a motion, please.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg is absent. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Drinks are on Tommy tonight. Resolution 390-23.
It's a resolution awarding change order number 3 to New Prince Concrete Construction for the Clay Street CSO contract number 3 project.
Need a motion, please.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg is absent. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Resolution 391-23.
It's a resolution awarding change order number 2 to Kyle Conti Construction for earthwork preparation of Johnson Park Sports Facility.
Need a motion, please.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg is absent. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Same.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Resolution 392-23.
A resolution awarding change order number 2 to Suburban Consulting Engineers for engineering analysis, FEMA Hazard Mitigation Program Grant, HMPG project.
Need a motion, please.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg is absent. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Resolution 393-23.
It's a resolution of intent to utilize a national co-op contract for the purchase of 400 IPL 95-gallon refuse containers.
Need a motion?
Offer.
Second.
Roll call?
Councilmember Von Rudenberg is absent. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Resolution 394-23.
Say resolution authorizing payment of bills.
Need a motion to pay the bills?
Offer.
Second.
Roll call?
Councilmember Von Rudenberg is absent. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Okay, before we move further with the consent agenda, does anybody have any conflicts that need to be pulled? None? Okay. Move forward with the consent agenda, please.
Following items are considered to be routine in nature and will be enacted in one motion. Any items requiring expenditure are supported by a certification of availability of funds. Any item requiring discussion will be removed from the consent agenda, and consent agenda items will be reflected in full in the minutes, including any exceptions and/or additions. The consent agenda consists of resolutions 395-23 through 403-23. Resolution 395-23 is a resolution authorizing endorsement of proposed Bergen County Community Development Grants. Resolution 396-23 is a resolution authorizing a raffle license for the Women's Club of Maywood. Resolution 397-23 is a resolution authorizing approval to submit a grant application and execute a grant contract with the New Jersey Department of Transportation for fiscal year 2024 Safe Routes to School Grant Program. Resolution 398-23 is a resolution repealing and replacing Resolution 376-23 and authorizing and requesting that the Planning Board undertake a preliminary redevelopment investigation to determine whether the delineated area of Block 76, Blocks 45 and 7.03, 111 Essex Street satisfies the criteria for designation as an area in need of redevelopment for non-condemnation purposes. Resolution 399-23 is a resolution adopting the agreement between the City of Hackensack and the Hackensack DPW Sanitation Employees United Public Service Employees Union for the period January 1, 2022 through December 31st, 2027. Resolution 400-23 is a resolution of the City of Hackensack, County of Bergen, State of New Jersey, supporting Revolution, New Jersey. Resolution 401-23 is a resolution authorizing release of escrow for 101 Commerce Way. Resolution 402-23 is a resolution authorizing release of escrow for 29 Linden Street. And Resolution 403-23 is a resolution approving petition to FAA to reduce air traffic noise.
Okay.
We need a motion.
A motion to adopt the consent agenda as it was just heard.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call?
Councilmember Von Rudenberg is absent. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Okay, with that, I need a motion to open to the public, please.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call?
Councilmember Von Rudenberg is absent. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Aye.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. Anybody from the public who'd like to speak, please come forward. Give your name to the clerk.
I'm Richard Serbo, 46 Spring Valley Avenue, Hackensack, New Jersey. Maybe it should be changed to some type of highway. It's absolutely, I say it every time I'm here, the buses are going by on on Spring Valley Avenue in a ridiculous manner. They speed by most of the day, all right? So I just wanted to start with that. Second, this accrued time that was just handed out, I mean, is that some kind of a lottery now? Is that what is added up to be, hey, you win the lottery when you retire now? Is that extra, like just extra cash? Is that a sort of a gift? Is it?
After your 3 minutes, I'll explain it.
All right, I
And
thought-
what we did about it, so.
Okay, I thought there was something done about that at one time,
But
at least capping it or something, wasn't there?
we did cap.
Okay,
But you can't take away from the guys that already had it in their contract.
okay, so they were,
Those guys are gone to get to the $15,000 limit.
all right, so they were grandfathered in or something.
Exactly.
There you go, okay,
We
very
could do
good.
nothing about it.
All right, so That's it. Okay, the other thing, Mr. Caruso mentioned something about a celebration of America, in the years to come. And, you know, that's a great idea, but I just wanted to mention that right here in Hackensack, the townspeople during the revolution asked for a vote on taxes, and they never got it from the British. We're still asking our leaders now about, can we vote on taxes? Now, and I don't mean the $32 spelled out in this, okay? But voting on taxes was what the colonists asked for when they were completely overhauled by the British, asking for money constantly. They never got it, never received it. If you don't believe it, it's written and it's in history books that you can go read, okay? So that's that. And this I wanted to start. This is written, I don't know, it's not that understandable. I know it's something that is going to be involved in recreation and open space. I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me. I'm urging people to vote no on it, just because it's just the way it is. Why should you deal with more money or more tax revenue and put it into a trust fund? I don't get all that, all right? So, and I think there's another element to that. All right, this is ridiculous with the beeping.
Finish what you're saying.
All right, I think there's another element to this whole ballot measure. It has to do with property values, and then I think it plays into gentrification too. So there's a problem here. I don't think this has been discussed. I don't think anything was discussed on this agenda just now that passed us by. But this needs more discussion. I walked in late on Mr. Mangan's explanation. He does a good job with that. I understand. He did it a while ago too, when he explained the measure itself. But I think it needs more discussion. I don't know. We don't really know what it is and why it's being proposed. So thank you.
I can get you one-on-one with Jim, and that way he can explain to you anything you want to know.
What is it?
I can get you one-on-one with Jim Money, and the way he can explain to you what you want to know.
Okay, very good. But like I
So call
said,
me and I set up an appointment with you.
I think it did, but I think there's something below the surface about maybe running people out of town with it too. Okay, I'll see you later.
Next, please.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Jose Martinez. I am 90 years old. I live in 315 Marble Avenue for 52 years. In Hackensack, 57. I would like to know how many of you they live for 57 years here in Hackensack. Not too many. I know, not too many. Anyway.
50 years for me.
Then, okay, good.
53 for me.
Good. Then will you remember? Then you will remember how life that was in those years. Hackensack was a beautiful city to live. No traffic, no noise, no smell, no high building, and this today is the all opposite. They pick up the garbage every 2 weeks. Now they pick up the garbage 1 week. And summertime the smell is all over. So we don't make an improvement there. Now, tonight my complaint here is about property tax. This is my first time in 52 years that I come in this city to get a complaint. But I want to tell you something. My property tax, when I bought my home in 1972 January, one family home, 50 feet from 410 long with 1,400 square feet of living space. My taxes, that was 850. Today, my taxes is $10,360.57. Every year, they go up. You take it, my Social Security living in the way to pay my taxes. So, this year, my tax only they increase $1,047.81. 1,047 year, 1 cent. I ask all of you, who are you to increase my taxes every year when Mr. John Madden, the city financial office, said because of the pilot money given to the rich developer from 10 to 20 years free tax, we don't go to rising taxes this year. And you increase me 1,047. My Social Security increase me only 700. So you take the money from my Social Security. So what kind of leadership are you when you don't know cut the city expenses? If you don't know how to do it, take it to the city to bankrupt. That's it. But don't increase my property tax every year because you make me life very difficult.
All right, let me explain. Your 3 minutes are up, but I wanted to explain something to you. You're sure that it's the municipal tax that went up? Because you get taxed by 3 different entities. You get taxed by the city, you get taxed by the schools, and you get taxed by the county.
I know that.
The city has not raised the tax levy in 3 years. So if you haven't done any work on your property, or haven't been reassessed higher than usual, you should not have had any tax increase whatsoever in the last 3 years.
Okay, I don't bring it, my increase that, but for every year, the only 1 year that was, I think that was 4 years ago, that you can even, you don't increase.
Level taxes started 4 years ago.
1
You
year.
should not have gone up.
But anyway, I reached the point that there's no difference between if you are Republican or Democrat. All of you are the same. I tell you the truth. I thought everything is the same.
What I'm asking you though, sir, is have you checked to see where your increase went up? What caused it? Did the city raise your taxes? Did the school raise the taxes? Or did the county raise your taxes?
But car expensive, that's about
Well,
what.
my point is you're here talking to the city. I don't control the schools. The schools control the schools.
No.
We don't do that.
Okay, what's going to happen in a few years when all the buildings that you're building around,
Right.
the people they go to the school, you need a new school. Again,
Sir,
you need a new school, everything new to be around.
the fact of the matter is the school system population has gone down close to 500 students in the last 4 years with all the buildings going up. Less people are having children, people are sending their kids to private schools and charter schools, so less kids are going to the public schools. That's just a fact. We get the data all the time. There's less children now than there were 5 years ago.
I know that fact because any time I don't come and hear about property tax, never. This is my first time. But when you taking my money and you taking my food, just like that, because you have to go to the school and give money or here or there, that's not right. That's not right.
So
I'm telling you.
we're doing a very good job, doing the very best we can to bring money into the city through redevelopment, through the pilot programs, which will lower taxes for years to come, to keep them stable or low. Plus, not to mention, all the other work being done in town. I don't want to go back and forth because you've had your 3 minutes. $58 million we're up to repairing the sewers that had to get done. Nobody was doing it before. So when you can't flush your toilet in your house anymore, who are you going to call? You're going to call him and me, her, him, and say, I can't flush my toilet. Why? Well, we needed to raise taxes, but we couldn't, so we couldn't fix the flooding in the toilet, in the sewer.
I know that all the time. I know that the schools, they take 95% of the money that you take it for us.
Our time is up.
Okay, I know
appreciate your
that. But
comments.
listen, that was the only thing. Today, like I said,
Sir,
there's no different.
you had 3 minutes. You're past your 3 minutes. I
Okay.
apologize, but if I let you keep speaking,
After
I
the meeting, I can talk to you.
No, it's okay. No, I don't need because you got to tell me the same that the mayor they
No,
told me.
really, maybe we can talk.
Everything, but listen, you make the citizen very hard to make a living. Every day
You
it's
know,
more.
every one of us pays taxes. I paid I bought my house at 79, paid $1,200 a year in taxes. I'm now over $11,000.
But I got a small property,
So what, I got-
100 years old, 100 years
I have the
old.
same size property as you.
I have to pay $10,000. I'm telling you, shame of you, this is ridiculous. We have to do something better.
Check how your taxes went up, please.
Yeah. Because the tax is so
You
high.
have that by chance, Albert? The address is 315 Marvin.
I'll take a look.
Just take a look. I'm just curious why his taxes went up. Because they shouldn't have. 315 Marvin. Look it
315.
up.
We're done.
Hey, we're done. Next person
Yeah.
from the public. Seeing none, motion to close.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg is absent. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.
Aye.
Councilmember Pataglia.
Aye.
Councilmember Carroll.
Alright.
Mayor LaBrus.
Aye. You're first.
That's right, we have no Steffi tonight. Okay, first, I'd like to say we had an interesting evening tonight, and we started off with a lovely celebration of the Majestic Temple, 100th anniversary. Wow, been around for 100 years. A lovely organization that does, mission is to do good things, and they've done a lot of good in the city of Hackensack, and their organization has done a good worldwide, from what I'm understanding, even outside of our country. So it was a nice celebration, and we're happy to have them here in Hackensack, and we appreciate all that they do for us. We also recognize, and it's very sad to hear Mr. Canal's passing, you know, very involved in baseball for years, and again, another good citizen that contributed to the city and to the youth in our city. And again, the youth is always our future. So he will be sorely missed, and very sorry to hear of his passing and his family that was here tonight. A couple of things on the agenda that have to do with redevelopment, which I usually like to speak about. We talked a little bit about the YMCA. We're moving forward with their redevelopment plan. The YMCA prominent piece from the city on the corner of Passaic and Main Street. They're looking at converting that into 400 units with a nice open space, 6,000 square foot open space on that corner. And I think it's going to be a nice addition to the city. Also on here was a redevelopment plan for 359 Main, that's right across the street from the YMCA. If you remember the old credit union that moved on to build their own new building down on this other side of town. So that's a smaller piece, and they're looking to build 107 units there. 111 Essex Street, we're just starting to look at 111 Essex Street. So tonight on the agenda was something to authorizing a study to be done to designate whether or not they're in an area of redevelopment. This is going to be a very interesting project. They're proposing to do 100% affordable housing in the 111 site. So we're working closely with them to see that hopefully they can accomplish that. Another thing, I spoke a little bit about it last time, but now, because it was introduced at the last meeting, but tonight it's been finalized. We've been seeing some incidences of folks parking in our parks, even when they were not participating in our parks. So just make everyone aware that if you continue to do so if you are parking in our parks and you are not in our parks, taking advantage of our parks, tickets will be issued. So parking in the parks is restricted to those that use those parks. So that will now be going into effect as it passed. The Open Space Trust Fund. Yes, Jim did speak about it. I'm sorry you missed it, but all of these things are on YouTube. So Mr. Serbo, you can certainly watch it. We did this for the past 5 years. We've done this. Yes, it's a trust fund. This money can only be spent and invested in our parks. And it enables us to accumulate money in that trust fund. So when work needs to be done in the parks, we don't have to raise taxes. So for this small amount of money on an average home, this costs an individual $34 a year. So it's like investing a small amount in the city's parks, and when we come to a situation where that money can be used effectively, we use it rather than using the general tax funds for it. So this will be on the ballot this November. The city is 100% in support of it. It's worked out well so far. Jim talked specifically about targeting some of this money or all of this money to be used in Fashini Park to eliminate some of the flooding in Fashini Park that we've been trying to mitigate over the last number of years. And it's still an issue there, and that's our target goal for the Open Space Trust Fund. Over the weekend, we had a very successful Oktoberfest. I was happy to go. Council folks were there as well. The Main Street Alliance did a wonderful job of putting this together. We had, how many people did you say, John? A couple of thousand?
Yeah, way over 2,000.
We had way over 2,000 folks come. I think people were so happy. I think we had, 7 weekends in a row of rain. So it was like a miracle that, the Oktoberfest started at 1 o'clock and the sun actually came out and it stayed out, all day into the evening. So the thanks to the Main Street Alliance and thanks to all the folks in the city, DPW, everyone that worked together, Vinny, you, Jackie, everybody that pulled together to make this a success. And it was great to see people in Hackensack enjoying Hackensack. And actually comments I received were very positive, like people that hadn't been here in a while saying, wow, Main Street looks great. It's bringing the city back to the position of where it should be. You talked about years ago and the prominence in our downtown, and unfortunately that had degraded over the years. And now, yes, we're doing different things, but the world changes. So we have to change with it. And that's what we're doing in our city. We're reinventing our downtown, but it's paying off as far as dollars that are coming into the city. They're spending money. Folks that are coming here are spending money in our city that's helping our businesses. And they're paying monies into the city. Yes, it's coming into a pilot program, but those monies go directly to the bottom line of the city. This year's budget, we talked about finances. This year's budget included $4.5 million coming in pilots. That take it right off the top, so that money doesn't have to be paid by the taxpayers of the city. And in addition to that, the host community agreement with the hospital was renegotiated this year, and that's another $4 million. So without those two, that's $8.5 million of revenue that would have had to be paid by the taxpayers should we not have been able to bring this revenue in. So yes, this council is working diligently to bring more revenue into the city. Because I've been in my same house for 50 years, so I can relate to your comments. But the world has changed. I mean, I think of what I paid for a loaf of bread 50 years ago and what I'm paying for it today. We can't stop the progress and the changes that are happening in this world, but this council has worked very, very hard to try and protect our residents from seeing a significant impact to their budgets. And it's something we're all very proud of. Yes, we had 3 years in a row with 0 municipal tax revenue levy increases. COVID set us back a little. We had a little bit of an increase because we were recovering. But we're on track to do the very best we can to control our expenditures and to keep our revenues coming in so that our taxpayers don't have to have significant increases. And I thank everyone very much who's either here or watching on video, and we hope to see you next time. Oh wait, one more thing. I'm sorry, I almost forgot. My petition. So tonight, in addition to everyone knows that I've been working very hard to have the alternate route for the airplanes rerouted over Route 17 so we can help abate some of the noise and pollution issues here in Hackensack. So tonight, the council actually approved a resolution to hopefully encourage people and for us as a city to recognize and support the petition. So anyone, again, who wants to get on the bandwagon and help us, the petition is on the website, as Vinny indicated before, and you can sign to, again, employ the FAA to use this flight path more often. Thanks again. I'm sorry, I almost forgot.
Okay.
Congratulations again to the Majestic Group. They are doing a wonderful job over 7 countries. I belong to the Lion Club, and we try to do almost the same type of work. I'm really sad about Jimmy passing. Jimmy was a close friend, and we, father and mother, we used to spend a lot of weekends with another family, the last name Duran. And I hope so everybody's doing okay now, and my condolences to Nancy and Moises. The paving and the improvement in the park continue, right? And like we was explaining to you, said from Marvin Avenue, everything changed. My taxes, they 12,000, and they used to be 3,000. And the other half, my taxes in '84 were 2,500, and now they are 15,500. But a regular car, and that 1975 was $5,000. Now the same type of car now is $55,000-$60,000. So everything is changing. The only thing that we can do to try to make a living in this kind of world that we are right now, the kids, they have to get prepared, because now $40,000 is no way that you can support the family. They have to try to educate themselves to get jobs that they can pay more money the way they can afford it, to live in a city like this one. Other cities, they're more expensive. You want to live in Allendale, Connecticut, California, you know, it's very hard to live around there. It's no question, it's no way that you can afford to live. When you retire and you collect $1,100 in Social Security, that's not enough even to pay the taxes, you know. We try to do the best we can because we live in the city. I want my taxes to be reduced. That's the reason I am here, to try to control the spending, to try to get more revenue, that way we can continue living in the city of Hackensack. And the last thing that I want to say is happy birthday, Mayor.
Oh, that's right. Happy birthday,
you.
John. What way to spend your birthday? There you go, that's dedication.
Oh, I could say if Stephanie was here, I might have taken the night off. But you're up, Jerry.
Thank you. Birthday, Mayor.
Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you.
Well, I'm pleased to help the Majestic Lodge 215 celebrate that 100th anniversary year. I'm saddened also with the passing of Jamie Canal. He's, you know, a mainstay with baseball here in Hackensack. It's a sad day for baseball, you know, in Hackensack with his loss. I just wish everyone to get home safe, and God bless.
Thank you. Kathy pretty much explained the way the Open Space Trust Fund works. It's 1 penny on every dollar that you contribute, and it really is a small amount. I know some people can't afford it, I understand that. But the importance of that, and the money that saves the taxpayers down the road, we get back 100-fold by not having to raise taxes by doing the Open Space Trust Fund. When we did this with the county back in 2018, it was probably one of the best moves we made as a way to increase green space, which we need for parks, and a way to store money away to acquire green space, which is very important, and also to take care of our green space, which is what we're talking about doing with the trust fund money this time, trying once and for all to alleviate the flooding in Sheedy Park, which has got to the point where sometimes you can't play ball for weeks and weeks and weeks because of flooding. So it's a good thing. I understand where you're coming from, Rich, but hopefully when you watch the YouTube video of Rich explaining, you realize what he's talking about. Congratulations to the Majestic Elks Lodge 251. 100 years is a great milestone. Having being a member of the Naval Protective Order of Elks and an officer at one point. I'm proud to have them in our city because they are a great fraternal order and they do a lot of good for the people in our city. The passing of Jamie Canal was sudden. Jamie and I were the exact same age. So it's an eye-opener as you get older and people you know that your age start passing. But it's just part of nature and part of life. And all you can do is think of good memories of that person and move on. And so we'll think fondly of Jamie for years to come. Our intent is to either put a plaque on the clubhouse down at Fashini Park or a plaque on one of the fields. Naming the field, one or the other, we'll discuss that later on. But Jamie will be honored for all he's done for baseball in Hackensack through the years. Another quick note, a friend of mine from Hackensack, whose brother was also Lenny Potato passed away this past week suddenly from an accident. His brother Butch and I coached wrestling for a long, long time. The Potato family's long-time Hackensack residents from way back. And Butch was a 73 graduate as well with Jamie, graduated with Jamie. Lenny was at 70, I think it was 70, 69 or 70, 69 or 70. So condolences to the family there. The Oktoberfest, as was mentioned, was a great success. Already looking forward to next year. Excuse me. We just wish Mother Nature would cooperate a little bit more with a little warmer day. And that's it for tonight. Everybody get home safe. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. Thanks. Motion to close.
Offer.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Von Rudenberg is absent. Deputy Mayor Canestrino.